Welcome in, clones. It's time for another Hawks game. And let's make sure I have the scoreboard set up right. Just moments away, just a few minutes, just a couple minutes away from Hawks and the LA Lakers. Live from Atlanta. My name is A-Bomb. You are watching Coast to Coast. Let me see if I can work on this scoreboard real quick. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip coming up in just a few. Rocking out, man. Sounds a little bit like AC/DC, doesn't it? It's not. It is copyright free music bed. There we go. Awesome. I could have done that before I started the stream, but to be honest, I forgot that I hadn't done that already. So, how's your Tuesday going? It's a little bit cold, a little bit rainy, a little bit foggy here in Metro Atlanta where I am. Hope it is good where you are. So we're just a couple minutes away from tip-off. We're going to take a quick timeout, and then we'll be right back for the game. Do not move. Okay, so we're back as the Lakers and Hawks getting set for basketball battle in Atlanta. Atlanta comes in with an 18-38 record. They're 12th in the East. And we'll check on Tank Watch here in just a little bit. And meanwhile, the Lakers are 28-28. They are out of the playoff picture in the West also, as they are right now in 10th place in the West. Last time these two teams got together was back in November in LA, and the Hawks came up 1 point short. That game on November 11th was a 107-106 final. The Lakers edged us out. And we are set for the tip right now. And we'll get you those lineups as soon as the tip occurs. So hang tight. Here we go. Tip is up. And we've got a whistle already. Apparently, the tip did not go right. They're going to do it again. So here comes the second attempt on the tip-off. And it is controlled by the Lakers. And first shot for LA is no good. Hawks come away with a rebound. Hawks wearing their blue uniforms. When did that start? I don't remember that. They're like powder blue uniforms with red numbers. Lakers are in their traditional yellow. And the Lakers draw first blood. They are up 2-0. So the Hawks bring this lineup to the table. It is John Collins at power forward, Taurean Prince at small forward. I'm giving this to you backwards. Dwayne Dedmon in the center. He's your center tonight. Trae Young, the rookie point guard. And Kevin Huerter, the redhead, is your shooting guard. And the Hawks hit a three-pointer. They are up 3-2. The Lakers have LeBron James starting. Kuzma at power forward. Got Ingram at small forward. McGee in the 5 spot. And Bullock is your shooting guard. Lakers are up 5-3. And now the Hawks have it. John Collins with a nice little runner in the lane, and it's good. And the Lakers just score 2. It's 7-5. L.A. The Hawks and Lakers, or I should specify the Atlanta Hawks and the L.A. Lakers have played 128 games coming into this one. And no surprise here, the Lakers lead the all-time series, get this, 80-48. So we need to win 32 in a row just to catch up. And Anus is in the house. And Crusher, you might want to do something about that. Not sure what that's all about. Anus Akil. Spamming the box. Go ahead and take care of that. Sorry, Anus. Hawks foul on Trae Young. Lakers for 3. It's no good. John Collins with a rebound. Trae Young dribbling down the floor. And then John Collins takes it up for a layup. No good. Rebound, Lakers. LeBron comes away with that one. He goes coast to coast with it, lays it in, and the Lakers are up 9-8. Trae Young dribbling the ball around. Off to Taurean Prince for 3. Too strong. Rebound, Lakers. LeBron goes underneath the basket to Ingram. However, he did not make his shot. And then a missed slam dunk on the part of the Lakers. However, they were fouled. Dunk is missed, but McGee will be going to the line to shoot too. John Collins was all over that one. Fister, let me know if you're around. We're getting spammed in the box. Let me take that one away. And the Lakers are now up 11-8. McGee hit his free throws. Thanks for being on board with us. Hit us up in the box. Let us know what team you're rooting for. I'm a Hawks guy, Atlanta guy, Atlanta sports guy. And I'm still seeing a bunch of empty seats, even though this one has been called a sellout by the TV crew. The TV crew said this was a sellout. There's a lot of empty seats in this house. Not as many empty seats as when I was there Saturday night against the Hornets. There were a lot of empty seats on Saturday night, but there's still a bunch of empties even with the Lakers in town. As we mentioned earlier, the Hawks hung tough back in November when we were out in L.A. It was a 107-106 final. The Lakers won by 1 point, but we were certainly able to hang with them that night. We had the lead with about 10 seconds to go and blew it. Nice pass from LeBron James down to Ingram. And that was a foul on Kevin Huerter. So Ingram at the line shooting one, and he gets it to go and earns the old-fashioned three-point play. It's 14-8. Lakers on top. Sean Collins dribbling. Handing off to Huerter. Huerter, jump shot in the lane. It goes. Nicely done. 14-10. Lakers on top. Kevin Huerter with his first two of the night. Kevin Huerter for three. That's no good. Rebound, LeBron. And we've got a timeout on the floor with 6:53 in the first. The Lakers are up 14-10 on the Hawks. A-Bomb Coast to Coast will be right back. Stay tuned. So LeBron inbounds the ball. Underneath, Bullock for 2. It's 16-10. Lakers on top. We'll take a close look at the standings for the Hawks here in just a bit, see where we are on Tank Watch. And Taurean Prince goes for 3. It is a 3-point game now. Hawks down by 3. And if you didn't hear this, Jeremy Lin is gone. He is now a Toronto Raptor. The Hawks sold him his rights basically to Toronto, who is, of course, we all know, competing there at the either 1 or 2 in the East right now. And so we're happy to have him go to a contender, but we will miss the services of Jeremy Lin. That just went down earlier today. Bullock for 3, and it goes for LA. They're up by 6. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bob Rathbun and Dominique Wilkins on the call on Fox Sports. Kevin Huerter misses his layup attempt. Alex Len enters the game for Dedmon. Hawks are already in the penalty, so Lakers walk the length of the floor to take their free throws after that foul on the rebound. First shot is no good. Wow, McGee is the first NBA player whose mother played in the WNBA. How about that for a factoid? Alex Len for 3 it goes. The big man is not afraid to take the outside shot. LeBron missed his jump shot, and now Trae Young comes away with it. Over to Taurean Prince. He goes up for a layup. It is no good. LeBron with the rebound. Lob, and the shot is good by Kuzma. LeBron with the dime. And a nice one it was. And a nice dime it was. And now the ball goes back to Atlanta. Trae Young goes coast to coast and lays it in. Nicely done. 4.5 minutes, first period from Atlanta. How you living? Hope you're doing great. Nice to have some Tuesday night hoops. A relevant team in town. A big litmus test for the Hawks. I would love, even though we're talking about Tank Watch, I want to win this game against the Lakers. Trae Young with 3. His first 3 of the night. Atlanta shooting 5 for 9 from downtown. Ingram with a jump shot from 15. It does not go. Trae Young rebounds it. Under 4 minutes. John Collins passes out to Alex Len on the baseline, and that 3 goes, and the Hawks are up by 1 point, and the Lakers call a timeout. So let's take one with them. It's A-Bomb coast to coast. we'll have the Gym Room Show from earlier today. We'll get you some of that coming up at halftime. Look forward to catching up with the Jump Man, the Pimp in the Box. We'll have him coming up later for ya. And now the Hawks up by 1 point. 6 for 10 from downtown for the Hawks so far. That helped them climb back into this one for sure. LeBron with the ball and dribbling. Over to Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out of UGA, and he gets the three from the corner. 26-24 Lakers on top. Good to see a Bulldog, even though he's playing for the wrong team. Trae Young for three. His game has really been stepping up. The rookie has really been playing well. Last couple months, he was the NBA Rookie of the Month for January, and he hasn't slowed down in February. So Lakers up by 1. And Alex Len jams it home with 2 hands. Surprising number of empty seats in State Farm Arena, even though it's supposedly a sellout. LeBron misses a 3-point attempt, and the Hawks come away with it. Granted, it's a bigger crowd than normal, especially on a Tuesday night, but it's still not a sellout. Lots of fans disguised as empties. And Vince Carter just goes for 3. Ken Bazemore getting set to check in for Atlanta.
Oops. Sorry about that.
All right, so Hawks with the ball and up by 4 points. Spellman for 3. That one rattles around the rim and out. Lakers for 3, no good. Spellman comes away with a rebound, and now Bazemore with it. Kicks it over to Alex Len for 3, and it's good. From the corner once again, the big fella getting it done. 2 threes so far on the night for him. In fact, he's 3 for 3 from downtown. And Hawks steal it away. Bembry going in with it. Over to Vince Carter for 3. Good! 2 threes for Vince Carter. It's raining threes in State Farm tonight. And the Hawks with a 10-point lead on an 11-0 run. LeBron measures up for 3. Takes his time, and it's good. He was wide open. That was basically a horse shot. He had plenty of time just to size up the shot. And we're under a minute to go. And we've got an offensive foul on Atlanta. .42 seconds left. First period, and Lakers will be inbounding. Three-pointer, no good for the Lakers. They get the rebound. Caldwell-Pope tries a reverse layup. It doesn't go, and the Hawks come away with the rebound. 25 seconds to go. We've got a six-second difference in the two clocks here at the end of the first. 6 seconds to shoot for Atlanta. Spellman takes a three, does not go, and the Lakers come away with it with 5 seconds. 4, 3, There's the layup attempt. No good. Hawks with rebound. However, there is a foul. Bad foul. And it seems like the last few games the Hawks have been guilty of this, fouling an opponent with like 1 second left to go in a quarter. Crusher, are you in the box? And that foul was on, or the person who was fouled was LeBron James. He's at the line shooting 2. First one misses. Second of 2 from the line for LeBron. That one goes. Hawks with 1.3. There's the inbound. There's the half-court pass, or the half-court shot, that is, and it's no good. And so the first period is history from State Farm Arena. Lots of threes raining from the skies for Atlanta, and they have the lead right now. It is 38-32, Hawks on top of the Lakers. We're at the end of the first period, and we will be back after this break. Stay tuned with us. I'm A-Bomb, and you are watching Coast to Coast on a Tuesday night. Okay, we're back for the second quarter. Thanks for joining us. I'm A-Bomb, and we are coast to coast on a Tuesday night. Good to see Magic Johnson in the house. He is here watching his Lakers team and being interviewed on Hawks TV right now. Looking healthy. Irvin looking really healthy. If anything, he could stand to lose a couple of pounds. Magic reminiscing about the days playing in Atlanta against the likes of Dominique Wilkins. And they showed Dominique's head in a box, and he's like, oh, yeah, dog. And Lakers tip it in for 2. And now Vince Carter with it. Dribbling in, takes it in, going strong to the hoop, and it goes. Vince Carter puts the Hawks up by 9. And Magic Johnson has taken over the airwaves while a basketball game is going on. We'll do our best to continue bringing you the play-by-play, even though the guys on TV aren't. All right, so the Lakers steal it away. There's a fast break, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice defense by Atlanta, knocking it out of bounds, and the ball will go back to L.A. Dominique and Magic sharing great stories about each other. It is a mutual admiration between these two. All right, and so we've got a ball out of bounds. This one will be to the Lakers. Lakers with the ball down by 9. And layup attempt for Rondo is no good, but he got fouled. So Rondo at the line to shoot 2. And the first one goes. Amazing how healthy Magic is looking all these years later. It's been it's close to 30 years since his, announcement on his health. And anybody who's around the same age I am, and I'm close to 50, we all thought he'd be dead within, certainly by the time the year 2000 rolled around. Thank God he's still with us. Magic Johnson. And now the Hawks with it. Ball got stuck for a second in between the glass and the rim, and we had a whistle on that. Let's see how this one gets called. And so a jump ball is the result. So we're at midcourt for that. And the Hawks control it. Bembry goes for a runner in the lane. No good. Rebound, Lakers. Lance Stevenson gets rejected. Nicely done, and the ball to Atlanta. And the Hawks knock it out of bounds, and the ball goes to the Lakers. 9.5 minutes to go in the first half, and the Hawks are up 43-35. Ingram for a long 2, and it goes. It's 43-37. The Hawks can't get it done on their end, and the Lakers come away with it. Caldwell Pope for 3. It goes, and he's fouled. The former Georgia Bulldog is about to have the opportunity for a 4-point play. Thanks for everybody joining us tonight. If you're into Atlanta sports, namely the Braves, Hawks, Falcons, and Atlanta United, this is the place to get it. Right here, coast to coast. Make sure to like and subscribe for more of this. And he does miss the free throw, so no 4-point play for Caldwell Pope. And it's a slim 3-point lead for Atlanta. And Trae Young has the ball. And stolen away by the Lakers. They're on a fast break. A nice trailer for LeBron James. However, the shot does not go, but somebody got fouled in all that. There was a pile up under the basket. So LeBron James will shoot 2. First one goes. All-Star Weekend happens this weekend in Charlotte. LeBron going to his 15th All-Star game, and here comes the second of 2 from the line. And it's also good. It is a 1-point game. 8.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Say hi in the chat box if you're around. Let us know where you're watching. And we've got another foul. Who is it on? And so Hawks ball. They inbound it. Off the foul. Trae Young gets fouled going up for a shot. Or was he in the act of shooting? Let's see. And that's going to send Trae Young to the line to shoot 2. First one's good. And the second shot from Trae Young is good. So the Hawks back up by 3 points, 8 minutes, 13 seconds in the half. And nice play by L.A. Bullock. Ends up on the receiving end of a LeBron James assist. Push off on Alex Len. And that is 3 fouls on him. And we still have 7:50 to go in the first half. So Lakers inbound. Down by 1 point. LeBron James to Ingram once again. And it goes. Lakers up by 1. And with 7:39 to go in the half, we have a timeout on the floor at State Farm Arena in Atlanta. So we'll take one with him. My name is A-Bomb. You are watching Coast to Coast on a Tuesday night. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Lakers Hawks coming at you on Coast to Coast. I'm A-Bomb. Let's check some stats out, and let's let you know who the scorers are. Let's just let you know who's doing the scoring tonight. And for Atlanta, Trae Young with 10 points. Alex Len with 11, but he has 3 fouls, so he's on the bench right now. Vince Carter has already dropped 8 points. And John Collins also with 8. For the Lakers, they are led by Ingram. He has 11 points. LeBron with 8. Kuzma with only 2. And, oh yeah, former Bulldog Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has 8 points off the bench for the Lakers. So here we are in the second quarter with 7.5 to go. Vince Carter back in the game. And he passes it out of bounds. That is what we call an unforced error. Or was it? Excuse me. I might have been wrong. Actually, that one is out of bounds to the Hawks. And then Caldwell-Pope steals it away. Lakers jam it down. That was Ingram on the other end. I think he just jammed it home, or did he just get some net there? Let me see this again. Okay, so apparently that was not a dunk. Ingram, baseline jumper, does not go. Hawks come away with the rebound. There's Trae Young taking it all the way, and then he dishes it off to Prince, who misses a three-pointer, and the Lakers come away with it up by 1 point. 7 minutes left to go, first half. And there's a foul on Vince Carter. He takes a fall to the floor, and at age 42, that cannot feel very comfortable. Ingram at the line, shooting 2. Brandon Ingram at the line. 7 minutes straight up in the first half. First shot goes. Okay, so 48-45 is your score. Lakers up by 3. Under 7 to go. Hawks with the ball. There's John Collins down low with a one-handed dunk. Jim Rome coming up at halftime from earlier today. Nice steal by Trae Young. Hawks in their half-court offense. Kevin Huerter with the ball. Alley-oop over to John Collins. Nice layup. It goes. Hawks up by 1 point. LeBron with it. Tries to dribble between his legs, hits his foot. He has to get rid of it. Nice pass to Caldwell Pope, but that shot does not go, and Trae Young comes away with it. And a three-point attempt from Prince is too strong, no good. And LeBron grabs the rebound and goes the other way with it and gets fouled on his layup attempt. Kevin Huerter charged with his second foul. And we've got LeBron at the line shooting two. First is good. And it's a tie game with 5:46 left in the first half. And second shot is good. There's Trae Young just inside the three-point line. He was putting it up because he got fouled. Let's see if that ends up being a shooting foul. First of two goes for Trae. And Christian 777, one player, haha, you're dumb. Yeah, not sure what that's all about, but I'll take that criticism and I'll take that under advisement. Appreciate that. All right, so Hawks just got two from the line, and they are now up by 1 point. Rondo for three from the corner does not go, and the Hawks come away with it. Up by a point. Nicely done. Nice drive. Nice layup off the glass for Taurean Prince. And we've got a timeout on the floor. So I will step aside for just a couple moments. I'm A-Bomb. We are coast to coast. And I will return in just a few moments. Thanks for joining us. I will be right back. We are back. Lots of action in the chat box. Always like to see that. That's what we're all about. That's part of the Radio on Steroids commitment we have to you, where we give you the play-by-play. You got the live scoreboard. You got the interactive chat box. It does not get much better than that. And now with 4:45 left to go, we're tied. Coming up at halftime, Jim Rome from earlier today. We'll go ahead and get that queued up so it's ready to go at halftime. John Collins called for a foul. That's the second on John. And yesterday, Jim Rome had some hot takes about the Alliance of American Football, and he was in favor of it. And so I will definitely be paying close attention to that, and we will bring you some Atlanta Legends football sooner rather than later on this here channel. And a nice two-handed dunk from Atlanta. That was Bembry throwing it down, flushing it down. And the Hawks are up by 2. Under 4 minutes to go. Hawks with the ball, 10 seconds to shoot. There's a three-pointer, no good. And LA comes away with it. Rondo lays it up and in off the glass. And the Lakers are up by 2. Vince Carter for 3. Air ball. Or wait a second, it was a foul on Ingram. Scratch that. It was an air ball, but Vince will go to the line to shoot 3. Three from the line for Vince. Winner of the 2000 Slam Dunk Championship. They just showed highlights of that. That was one of the all-time Slam Dunk competitions in 2000 when Vince won it all that year. All right, so the first 2 go. We're tied at 57. And all 3 go. Vince Carter with 3 consecutive free throws. And the Hawks are up by 1. 3 minutes left to go. Second half. First half. Second quarter. Sorry. Bembry steals it away, and then the Lakers steal it right back. Ingram goes in for 2, and it's good, and he gets fouled. Well, just damn it. And so it looks like Ingram is going to the line to shoot 2. Even though the Hawks thought that Bembry actually got fouled. And the Lakers now up by 2. That free throw was good. So it's 60-58, 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go. First half. John Collins' degree of difficulty on that layup was very high. He gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot 1. Nothing like a lively box. That always makes for a good stream. All right. So, John Collins completes the three-point play. The Hawks are up by 1, 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Caldwell Pope for 3. That one's no good. Hawks come away with it. Hawks are up by 1. Trae Young with an errant pass, and then Caldwell Pope back up for 3. This time it goes. Lakers up 63-61 with less than 2 minutes to go in the half. And we'll get you to Jim Rome as soon as halftime starts. Vince Carter with the ball now. Cross court to Bazemore. He goes in. Nice move. Lays it up and in. And we're tied at 63 with 1:37. And Kuzma for 3 for LA. They take a 3-point lead with 1:20 left. Kuzma, another 3, and he is warming up. 69-63, under a minute to go in a half. John Collins, turnaround goes. 36 seconds left to go. LeBron, no good. Too strong from 3. Hawks come away with it. 28 seconds. Seven seconds to shoot. Trae Young with the ball. He drives in, gets stripped. Out of bounds. And the ball belongs to Atlanta with 3.3 to shoot. Two seconds to shoot for Trae Young. Bazemore does not get it off in time. That is a shot clock violation. And the Lakers will take over with 8.5 seconds. Shot clock is turned off. LeBron with the ball. 4 seconds. He's driving all the way. He gets rejected by Atlanta. And they put up a three-quarter shot. It does not go. But nice defense from Atlanta to keep LeBron from making that shot. So that's how the half ends. It is 69-65. The Lakers are on top. We're at halftime. And it's now time for the Jim Rome Show from earlier today. So enjoy a little bit of that. We'll be back immediately upon the beginning of the third quarter. I'm A-Bomb. Thanks for hanging out for the first half. We'll be back for the second half. Enjoy the Jim Rome Show, courtesy of CBS Sports Radio.
Welcome to the jungle, a tremendous Tuesday to you. My name is Jim Rome, and I am live in Southern California. Great to have you here. Lots to get done. It's going to be a really good show. Really good day. Coming off a tremendous Monday. I'm going to bounce right back, do it again. Nice to have you here. We're broadcasting from the Quicken Loan Studios. The program, in fact, brought to you by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. Rocket Mortgage is with you every step of the way to provide a seamless mortgage experience. So let me tell you about this Tuesday. Phone lines are open right now. I have an in-studio guest, which I will tell you about in 1 second. Telephone number is toll-free in the U.S. and in Canada, 1-800-636-8686. I'd love for you to follow me on Twitter. Hit me up. That's the best way to go. It is the fastest way, the easiest way. Best tweets get read on the air. If it's a really good tweet, I will retweet it back to about 1.35 million. It's a way for you to build your brand, get followers. Who knows? You may end up ripping the show from me altogether if you're good enough on Twitter. Sincerely, follow me at Jim Rome. Also, email me at ROME@HaveATake.com. Podcast Tuesday. We drop EP 69 with number 69 himself, Jared Allen. Former NFLer Jared Allen. It's been a minute or so since we've had him on the program. We'll go long form with him in our podcast a little bit later on today. Coming up next segment, former NFL D lineman and author Devin Still. He is joining me in studio. He's got a new book out. And, of course, he has had a fascinating life, an amazing life, a story of true inspiration. Devin Still joins me in studio next segment. In hour number 2, head basketball coach at Florida State, Leonard Hamilton. Hour number 3, we talk some more NFL. You've got the draft coming up. NFL Network analyst and LA Chargers broadcaster Daniel Jeremiah. So all of these things and your phone calls, just get up in here. Come strong. I want to start with Kyler Murray. Yesterday, he made his decision. He released a statement on Twitter, which read, "Moving forward, I am firmly and fully committing my life and time to becoming an NFL quarterback. Football has been my love and my passion my entire life. I was raised to play QB, and I am very much looking forward to dedicating 100% of myself to being the best QB possible and winning NFL championships. I have started an extensive training program to further prepare myself for upcoming NFL workouts and interviews. I eagerly await the opportunity to continue to prove to NFL decision makers that I am the franchise QB in this draft." End of quote. So that was on Twitter, and the decision's been made. He's going to go with the NFL. He's going to give up the money he already has from baseball and the relative safety of that game and put his body on the line for football. Kind of. Sort of. Because nothing is official until it's official. And that is not exactly a binding statement, right? That's a statement on Twitter. And just about nothing on Twitter is binding or lasts more than a few days anyway. So, bottom line, is that binding or not? Does that mean that he really is going all in on football, or is he just saying that to enhance his bargaining power and leverage with both the NFL and MLB? First off, he loses nothing by making that statement. That was a statement that he had to make before the combine and in order for NFL teams to take him seriously. So that part of the statement makes sense. And it's the statement that he would make if he really is serious about the NFL. On the surface, Murray committing to the NFL is a huge blow for baseball. Not so much for Oakland, but for the sport itself. I mean, the A's can find another prospect. They're really good at that. But the sport of baseball struggles to find household names. And Murray was the closest thing they've had to one of the minors in a long, long time. And they just lost him to football. Uh-oh! Because one of baseball's biggest arguments is that it's safer than football, and they offered guaranteed contracts. And a guy who's about to play a dangerous position just tweeted that he'd rather do that than play baseball. So what do you have now? The most famous minor leaguer right now, the most famous minor leaguer in baseball right now is a 31-and-a-half-year-old with a combined or with a career 240 batting average who bombed out of the NFL. Shoot, that guy might be one of the 10 most famous baseball players, period. And he's just not good. So at a time when MLB is struggling to maintain attention and interest and buzz, when they're trying to figure out ways to speed up the game and bring more attention, they just lost a guy who already has plenty of attention. Or did they? Here's my point. Not to get all X-Files conspiracy theory on you, but Murray's statement does not eliminate baseball from his future. Know that. I mean, it is a little bit odd that he never mentioned the Oakland A's in that statement. He never mentioned baseball at all. Not the end of the world, just a little bit odd. Normally, that statement would include something like, thank you to the Oakland A's for drafting him. Talk about his love of baseball, but that football is something he just has to pursue. Instead, there is no reference to baseball at all, which to me is a little bit weird. And here's the other thing. The other thing that might indicate that this isn't in fact over. According to The Athletic, the A's have not given up on him yet. And now that they have the opportunity, to offer him a major league contract, Oakland knows that they've got the ability to offer him more money than any NFL team does, if they choose to. And I'm guessing Murray and his reps know that too. So the more interest they can drum up in the NFL, the more money they could get from Oakland. Smart business. Like, what happens between now and the draft? What if for some reason he bombs his interviews? What if he runs a poor 40? What if he's falling on draft boards? Then baseball's right back in this thing. So it's not over. None of this is over. If anything, it's only now beginning, because now we're going to have more than 2 months of arguments and debate about how tall this guy is and whether or not it actually matters. Twitter is going to explode when the official combine height comes out and he's like a 16th of an inch here or there. Like that's going to make any difference at all. Any difference at all. So expect to hear the names Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, thrown around quite a bit. Expect to hear a lot about the heights of offensive linemen and the abilities to move from the pocket. Expect to hear questions about his commitment to one sport or the other, and about his weight, and about how much that matters. Whether he can take the repeated hits that come with being in the NFL, how much that happens to matter. If you thought that yesterday's statement ended anything, you're wrong. This is only the beginning. This is not the end. It's just the beginning, and it's going to be a long 2 months now. It's going to be a really long 2 months. 1-800-636-8686. So where do you come out on this? My point, obviously, this does not mean that he's playing football necessarily. I mean, I think he wants to play football. I think that's where his head is. I think that's where his heart is. But who knows? Let's see how it plays out between now and then. The A's are not giving up on him playing baseball yet. 1-800-636-8686. Other topics today. I want to talk some NBA. In case you thought that the NBA was all about trades and the only action takes place in the front office and not on the floor, maybe you missed last night. The association had itself a night last night, and I want to recap all that. The news broke during the third hour of yesterday's program about Kareem Hunt signing with the Browns. Got to be honest. My take then is my take now. I'm still not really all right with that. I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve a second chance. I'm saying that's pretty quick for a second chance. The NFL hasn't even finished its investigation yet. He's still on the commissioner's exempt list. Do the Browns even need him? If you're a Browns fan and you want to talk about that, I would love to hear your thoughts. 1-800-636-8686. Just when it looked like we were done crowning heroes for the Patriots, winning a 6th Super Bowl ring, we found one more. And it's the guy holding a clipboard. Hoyer, the Destroyer. Unbelievable story up from Albert Breer about the way he helped break the code on the LA Rams. Speaking of the NFL, man, it never stops. Speaking of the NFL, who is going to be the next subject of Hard Knocks? Well, if it's up to Matt Pat, it's not going to be the Lions. In fact, he's trying to kind of push that out and force that upon the Raiders. And I've got that story too. Checking out the email reaction to begin the program. This says, Rome, Kyler Murray picked getting his brain smashed in for 3 to 5 years instead of getting paid much more to chew sunflower seeds and play grab ass for 15 years. Great choice. Sign people who buy a car with their credit card. Yeah, you know, Steve, I'm not sure it's quite that simple. I don't think that Kyler Murray is picking getting his brain smashed in for 3 to 5 years instead of getting paid much more to chew sunflower seeds and play grab ass for 15 years. And number one, who's to say Kyler Murray plays 3 to 5 years? Who's to say, and I'm not saying that he's Drew Brees. I'm not saying he's Tom Brady. I'm not saying he's Russ. I'm not saying he's any of these guys. I mean, he may wash out. But who's to say he doesn't have a long career? The guy's a superstar athlete. He won the Heisman Trophy. He's got an unbelievable game. Who's to say that it's only 3 to 5 years? And by the same token, who's to say that he could play 15 years in the majors and chew sunflower seeds and just play grab ass? I know this. If he goes into the NFL and he's a first-round draft pick, it would stand to reason that he's going to get paid and get endorsements and get a lot of run and get a lot of hype and have a lot of things go his way that would be better than sitting on a bus and playing minor league baseball for a time. Maybe the guy loves football. Maybe the guy really wants to play football. Maybe that's always what was in his heart. And then again, maybe not. Maybe he's going to play baseball. What I'm saying to you is we have not heard the end of this. Just because he went on Twitter and made that statement does not mean that it's binding. Nothing is binding on Twitter. Almost nothing lasts on Twitter for more than a day or so, unless it's really regrettable. And then it's in ink, and you can't scrub the internet. Fake K Winslow tweets, Jared Allen is number 69. He said 69. Signed Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, that's funny. Or it would have been in 2001 if I was 17. Hey, Rome, I totally understand Kyler Murray's decision. I mean, who would want hellified, guaranteed Jack to stand around in a field scratching your junk while taking 4 cuts a game all summer anyways? But getting your skull cracked and standing in the pocket with complete athletic freaks trying to put you in the ground sounds way more appealing. Mike R in Toronto. Yeah, or he likes football better. Or it's one of the most coveted jobs in all of sports. Quarterback in the NFL. I don't know. Or maybe it's a leverage play. Again, there's more to baseball than standing around, scratching your junk, and taking 4 cuts a game. More to baseball than playing grab ass for 15 years and chewing on sunflower seeds. Baseball is a really hard game. A really hard game. In fact, you know what? I'd even make the argument that although the A's are really good about scouting talent, and they made him a top 10 pick, he's no lock to be a Major League Baseball star. Just like he's no lock to star in the NFL. There are no guarantees. There's nothing promised. But if I looked at him and had to project success or future success, even at his size, I might say that he's much more likely to be a star in the NFL than he is Major League Baseball. Baseball is really, really hard. Maybe he knows that. Or maybe he likes football better. Or maybe I need a break. When we come back, Devin Still joins me in studio. Wait on that. Leonard Hamilton, top of the hour. Your phone calls somewhere in between. Now, when you want something at the best price available, what do? Do you just pay it without looking elsewhere? Then you're out and about. Then you see it for less. Then you're full of regret. Who's got time for regrets? Do not throw your money away and pay top dollar when O'Reilly Auto Parts guarantees to give you the everyday low price on the parts that you need. It's common sense, right? Why pay more when you do not have to? If you can find what you want and pay less for it, it gives you so much more buying power. O'Reilly Auto Parts wants you to be empowered by the purchases you make. Stand up and get your match. From tools, batteries, cleaning supplies, lighting to wipers, tires, safety equipment, ATV accessories, and more.
We'll be back for the second half
will help match
right
any
after
local auto
this.
parts store's price on any like item. So don't be shy and don't hesitate to ask for your match. O'Reilly Auto Parts has the parts that you need at guaranteed low prices. No regrets, no haggling necessary. O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
You're listening to The Jim Rome Show.
Welcome back. Continuing on this Tuesday, my name is Jim Rome. We are live in Southern California. Really, really good day. My pleasure to say I'm joined right now in studio by a former NFL player, a Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, an All-American at Penn State, 53rd pick overall in 2012.
All right, so the second half is now underway in Atlanta, and the Lakers are up 69-65. Hawks with the ball. Let's get you some first half stats. John Collins, your leading scorer for Atlanta tonight. He had 17 first half points. We had Trae Young, 12 points. And then Vince Carter and Alex Len both with 11. And for the Lakers, leading the way is Ben Ingram. No, that's not Ben. I'm sorry, Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram. Ben Ingram is one of the Braves radio guys, but Brandon Ingram leading the way for the Lakers with 16 points. LeBron with 13 and Kuzma with 10. And let's not forget also about Caldwell Pope, the former Georgia Bulldog, with 11 points. And so Lakers score, and they are up by 3 points. A minute gone by in the second half. All righty. Nice crowd here at State Farm Arena. It's not a sellout. Not a complete sell. In fact, there's a lot of empty seats tonight, but it's still a bigger crowd than normal. A bigger crowd on Tuesday night than it was when I was there Saturday night. The Saturday night opponent was the Hornets. So even though that's a pretty close drive to Atlanta, there were still fewer people in the joint on Saturday night than there are tonight on a Tuesday. And by the way, a big jam just occurred for the Hawks. And I'm going to say that was John Collins, even though I wasn't really watching 100%. We'll go ahead and chalk that 2 up to him. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. All right, so the Hawks inbound it. Down by 3 with 10 minutes to go in the third period. How you living on a Tuesday night? It is almost 9 o'clock on the East Coast. Thanks for being here. My name is A-Bomb. The show is Coast to Coast. We want you to like and subscribe. We want you to hang around. Hit us up in the chat box. If you're a Braves fan, if you're an Atlanta United fan, we're going to have lots of that right here for you all season long. And we see the Bone Crusher, John Wilson, in the box. He will also be doing some of that. And we'll also join up for some joint appearances once we get the heads in the box thing figured out. And so we're tied now. Trae Young with the ball. Nice behind-the-back pass to Herter, and the redhead jams it home. Hell of a play. So the Lakers want to call a timeout after that. They're like, man, I can't handle that. Who is this Kevin Herter fella? Who is this redhead out here throwing it down with 2 hands? Hawks up by 2. A-Bomb Coast to Coast. We'll be right back. Welcome back in. Trae Young is dropping dimes all over the joint. 11 assists so far. And the rookie is looking good. Hell of a game so far. Let's hope it stays this way. "12 points, 10 assists for Trae Young. His 17th double-double on the year. And Mookie Blaylock, the all-time single-game assist leader for the Hawks with 23. And I'm pretty confident Trae Young is going to break that record sooner or later. And we've got a whistle already. And so it's Hawks ball out of bounds. And Trae Young with it. And Trae Young goes in for a layup and gets rejected. Get that stuff out of here. However, it's out of bounds to the Hawks. And so Kevin Huerter inbounds it over to Trae Young near midcourt. Trae tricky dribbles through his legs, up for three, no good, too short. LeBron with the rebound and throws it all the way down the floor. And the Hawks knocked that one out of his hands. So what looked like an easy layup, Hawks defense took care of that. And the ball goes to L.A. Just under 9 minutes to go, third period. Just after 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night. And we ask you to like and subscribe. We would appreciate that. We want to blow this thing up, man. We're going large. We're getting on Josh and Sean's list next year. And John Collins with the ball. Now Trae Young. Over to Taurean Prince. Back to Trae Young. Down to John Collins in the lane, and he puts it up and in. Hawks up by 2. 8:20 remaining in the third. And what a pass all the way down the floor from the Lakers. Didn't see who was the assist on, who got the assist on that, but it went all the way the length of the floor and into the bucket after whoever caught it put it in for the layup. LeBron drives, dishes it out for 3. That one goes. And the Lakers up by 3. LeBron, 13 points, 13 dimes on the night. He and Trae Young are dropping them dimes. And so the Hawks are fouled, and the ball is now inbounded. Kevin Huerter with the ball ends up getting kicked by the Lakers. So the Hawks get it back. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Taurean Prince off the glass. It goes, and he gets fouled. 4 fouls on Ingram. Appreciate Christian 77777 hanging out with us. where are you hanging? Where are you, man? Where are you chilling tonight? I am in Metro Atlanta. And that shot goes. The and one goes, so we're tied at 80. 7.5 minutes to go in the third. Kuzma again. This time it's no good. Taurean Prince misses his shot. LeBron comes away with a rebound. And there's a three-pointer. That one courtesy of Rondo. Or was it? I'm sorry, that's incorrect. But at any rate, we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one with them, and it's 83-80, Lakers on top. 7:02 remaining in the third period. I'm A-Bomb. This is Coast to Coast, and I will be right back. Thanks for watching YouTube Live. Yeah, man. This tune just gets me going, man. I get jacked when I crank this one up. Sounds like Van Halen, doesn't it? If you're of a certain age, you recognize what that guitar is trying to sound like. A-Bomb is back. We're back into State Farm Arena in Atlanta, where we are in the third quarter, and the Lakers are up 83-80. Last time these two teams met was back in November in L.A. The Hawks were close, but they lost it by 1 point, 107-106. That was on November 11th. And so right now, Kuzma with 15 for the Lakers. He is second only to Brandon Ingram with his 18 points. Bullock also has 15 points. LeBron with 13. And Caldwell Pope with 11. We'll check on the Hawks scores in just a moment. Taurean Prince hits a three, and we're tied. Rondo with the ball, passes it off to LeBron, who goes up for three, and it's good. Actually, it's a two. His foot was on the line, apparently. Now Trae Young running the show. Off to Spellman. Nice dime to him, and he jams it home with one hand. 85-85. LeBron James' shot misses. And Trae Young brings it down the floor, dribbles between his legs. And now over to Taurean Prince. He goes down to Alex Len. And then Bembry jams it home. Nice ball movement from Atlanta. And nice result. Lakers missed their shot, and the Hawks come away with it. 5.5 to go, third period from Atlanta on a Tuesday night. Spellman going to the line, and let's check the Hawks stats. John Collins leading the way for the Hawks with 19 points. We have Taurean Prince with 14, Trae Young with 12, Vince Carter and Alex Len both with 11. And Spellman's first shot misses. Vince Carter getting set to check back into this one. Spellman's second one goes, and so the Hawks have a 3-point lead, 5:27 remaining third period. Now the ball gets away for a second, and the official goes and tracks it down. And now LeBron inbounds the ball. Lakers down by 3 with the ball. Bullock misses his 2-point attempt, but offensive rebound to the Lakers. There's a 3-pointer. That one is in and out. Hawks come away with the rebound. Under 5 minutes in the third. Long three for Trae Young. Does not go, and the Lakers grab it and come the other way with it. There's their own 3-point attempt. No good. Hawks rebound. Bembry, nice move. Nice crossover. Layup off the glass and in. The Hawks enjoy a 5-point lead with 4.5 minutes to go in the third period. We're going to check the standings here regarding the Hawks here in just a few moments. And the Lakers answer with 3. That was LeBron for 3. The Hawks are up by 2 points. Kuzma fouls Trae Young. All right, so Trae Young at the line to shoot 2. Shot goes. So the Hawks enter this game tonight at 18-38, 12th in the East. And so the New York Knicks are last, and that's where we want to be if we're going to tank, right? I mean, that's the enviable position to be in. If you want the most ping pong balls, is where the Knicks are. So the Knicks have won 10 games. The Hawks have won 18. And then Detroit currently occupies the 8th spot in the playoffs. And so by my count, we are actually closer to the 8th spot in the playoffs than we are the Knicks in the basement. So there's your tank watch for the night. Hawks up by 4 with the ball. There's Bazemore. 4 seconds to shoot. Lakers steal it away. Lakers for 3. No good. Hawks rebound. And in case you're wondering where the Lakers are, they are 28-28 in 10th position, 2 out of the playoff spot where the Sacramento Kings currently occupy 8th place. But the Lakers are really close. They're only 2 games out of that 8th spot. And so Lakers with the ball. down by 4 points. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the third. Rondo for three. It's good. Splash. And what do we have here? We have a stoppage. It is Atlanta ball. Lakers already with 7 fouls. The Hawks only with 1, so the Hawks are looking good there in the bonus. Alex Len, corner three, just missed. LA rebound. 2.5 minutes to go in the third period. And Rondo lays it up and in. It's good, and he gets fouled. And Rondo at the line. And he cannot get the three-point play. And so the Hawks come away with it. Hawks down by 1, 2:22 remaining in the third. John Collins down low takes a turnaround jumper that does not go, and the Lakers come away with it. Three-pointer for the Lakers misses. And the Hawks come away with a rebound with under 2 minutes to go in the third. And we've got a foul. And it's on McGee. What's going on, guys? Let's get those subs up. If we can get 50 tonight, number 50 gets a free gallon of windshield washer fluid. And the Hawks are up by 2. And the Lakers missed their layup. So, Hawks with the ball. Way downtown for Trae Young. And that's good. And it's 98-93. Hawks up by 5, and the Lakers are calling a timeout. They've seen enough. They've got to regroup and talk it over. So, A-Bomb Coast to Coast will be right back with you in the third period. Hang tight. We'll be back on YouTube Live. This is Coast to Coast. One minute, 22 seconds remaining in the third period. And the Lakers have the ball, and they find themselves down by 5 points. It's gotten quiet in the box. But we do appreciate all the participation tonight. It never goes unnoticed. Bullock misses a three. Rondo grabs the rebound, and then the Hawks steal it away. And then the Hawks throw it away out of bounds. And with 1 minute to go, the Lakers will have the ball. Lakers for 2. KCP drains it. 44 seconds left, third period. Trae Young dribbles, sets up the half court, and there's a whistle on the Lakers. Whistle away from the ball. And John Collins at the line to shoot 2. Since the Hawks are already in the bonus. First one goes. And the second goes. John Collins makes both. 35 seconds left in the third period. And the Lakers with the ball down by 5 points. KCP for 3 again, no good, but Lakers get the rebound. And then the Hawks grab away the next rebound. And Vince Carter came down with that. 17 seconds to go. Shot clock is turned off. Trae Young dribbling with 10 seconds to go in the third. And now he starts to run the play with 5 seconds. Over to Vince Carter in the corner for 3. That one does not go. And that's the end of the third. So it's Hawks 100, Lakers 95 as we head into the fourth period. Thanks for being with me, A-Bomb, on a Tuesday night. You're watching Coast to Coast, and we'll be back for the fourth quarter. We are back for the fourth quarter. 195. The Hawks up by 5 points. And the Hawks get the ball after a shot clock violation from the Lakers. It would be pretty amazing if the Hawks can pull this one off. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, this is the 129th game between these two, between the Atlanta Hawks and the LA Lakers. And the Lakers lead the all-time series 80-48. So it's time to even up that score just a little bit, don't you think? Kuzma up for three. It does not go. Taurean Prince drives the lane. That's no good. Dedmon comes up with a rebound, and there is a whistle. And LeBron James whistled for the foul. That's a rare occurrence, right? It's his second on the night. Nobody has scored yet in the fourth quarter. It's still 195. And we've got an official's timeout. We'll keep it right here. It's like Dedmon is bleeding a little bit, so he is being tended to by the Hawks training staff. Pitchers and catchers report this week. That's great news for Braves fans. And if you're a Braves fan, what better place to be than right here, where I will be live streaming a bunch of the games this year. The Bone Crusher, who is moderating this box, will also be doing Braves games. We'll be doing some joint games. And the first game will be March 28th. I have that for you right here. And in the meantime, a game has broken out. And Trae Young lays it up and in. And the Hawks enjoy a 7-point lead. Under 11 to go in the game. So Braves fans, make sure to like and subscribe. This is the place to be for baseball season. Okay, and Lakers and Kuzma for two. It's 102-97. Hawks up. Dedmon's shot gets slapped away, but he gets fouled in the process. Thanks for being here for the conclusion of this exciting game. It's 9:30 Eastern Time on a Tuesday night. I'm A-Bomb. It's Coast to Coast. And the Hawks are up 103-97 after that free throw by Dedmon drops. Here comes the second of two. That's good, and Dedmon has 10 points, and the Hawks have a 7-point lead. Kuzma lays it up, no good. Hawks come away with the rebound. Herter has it. Passes over to Taurean Prince, who pulls up for a jump shot. That shot does not go, and the Lakers grab the rebound. Rejected by Dedmon, and the Hawks come away with it. Under 10 minutes to go in the fourth. Trae Young goes up, gets rejected, ball out of bounds to the Hawks. Herter will inbound it. And Trae Young with 10 seconds to shoot. John Collins goes up, gets stripped, and fouled. Rondo guilty of that one. That is his second. John Collins, 21 points tonight, and is at the line to shoot 2. First one goes. And now the Lakers call a timeout in between free throws, so let's step away for just a moment. I'll be right back with you. A-Bomb Coast to Coast, and it's the Hawks and it's the Lakers from Atlanta. Be right back. Good to hear from Mick. Hope everything is going well at school, mate. For those who don't know, he is checking in from Australia. Let us know where you're hanging out tonight. Gotta thank the Bone Crusher for cracking heads in the box. Best moderator, in my opinion, in all of the live reaction game. And we talked about the Braves earlier. He will be doing plenty of those games as well. Between the two of us, we'll probably have you covered for the whole season. And so we're getting set to get back underway in the fourth. It's 105-97. Hawks on top. Let's get you some scores around the association. And let's see what is going on. In the third period, Philadelphia and Boston are in a tight one. It's the 76ers up by 1 point, 57-56 in the third. Memphis and San Antonio are in the third. The Spurs are up 73-62 in New Orleans. Orlando all over the Pelicans, 85-58. And then later on tonight, in about 1 hour from now, Utah and Golden State will get underway from the Bay Area. And the Hawks are up 105-97, 9:18 and counting. LeBron drives in, misses, and the Hawks come away with it. 9 minutes to go in the game. And Trae Young with the ball. And a lob up to John Collins. They did not communicate very well on that. And the ball goes to the Lakers. LeBron puts up a circus shot just now. It goes, and he gets fouled. That was whack. He threw up a prayer, just like Dominique just said, and that prayer was answered by the Lakers gods. And so LeBron at the line to complete the and-one, and it's good. So, 3-point play for the Lakers, and that puts them down by 5, 105-100. Lakers just hit the Century Burger. And now Kevin Huerter for a long three. No good. Whistle. And John Collins fouls on the rebound. Eight and a half minutes to go. John Collins commits foul number 4. LeBron James over to KCP. That free throw, or that three-pointer, that is, was short. But the Lakers have the rebound. And the ball, 6 seconds to shoot. That's Ingram with it. 2 seconds to shoot. Gets away from him, and that is a shot clock violation on the Lakers with 8:02 and a 5-point lead for the Hawks. They have the ball now. Eight minutes straight up, and the Hawks have the ball up by 5. Dedmon for 3, way off. But Hawks get the rebound. And then Dedmon goes in and gets 2 on a layup off the glass. Way to go. 107-100, Hawks up. 7:37 remaining in regulation. Rondo dribbles. Dunk attempt by the Lakers. That one does not go, but he gets fouled. That was Ingram getting fouled on the way up for the jam. He will go to the line to shoot 2. And so Ingram at the line. First one misses. John Collins asking the crowd to make more noise. Here comes the second of 2 from Ingram. That one does go, and it is 107-101. Hawks up with 7:17 in the ball with their 6-point lead. Six seconds to shoot for Atlanta. 3 seconds. There goes Bembry for 3. It is no good. Loose ball foul on the Hawks. That one was on Dedmon. And we're under 7 to go. Lakers with the ball. That is Ingram dribbling. And we've got a traveling call on the Lakers. Turnover. The Hawks get it back. Up by 6 with 6 minutes and 44 seconds to go in regulation. Bembry goes in. Over to Spellman. Corner three goes. 110-101. Hawks up. LeBron drives, misses, and gets fouled. And so LeBron at the line to shoot two. He has 21 on the night, 15 assists and 8 rebounds. He's awfully close to a triple-double. Bazemore checks in for the Hawks. And Kevin Huerter checks out. And so second of two for LeBron. That one goes. And it's 102. I'm sorry, it's 110-103. Hawks up. Bembry goes up, misses his layup. Hawks have it, fighting for it on the floor. Bays at the end of the shot clock. It does not go, and the Lakers come away with the ball under 6 minutes. Traveling again on the Lakers on Kuzma. 2 traveling calls in this quarter. That is a rarity in today's NBA, but we will take it. Who's your team? Who are you rooting for? Hit us up in the chat box. Let us know what's going on a Tuesday night. Live from Metro Atlanta, I'm A-Bomb. This is Coast to Coast. And the Hawks are up 110-103 with the ball. 5 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the game. Alex Len has checked back in, and we have a whistle. And that's a foul on Alex Len. And that was a double dribble, not a foul. 5.5 to go. LeBron James with the ball. Lakers down by 7. Ingram for 3, no good. And ball out of bounds to the Hawks. And Vince Carter will inbound this. Okay, Trae Young over to Bazemore. Over to Spellman, back to Bazemore. Baze hanging out behind the three-point line. Now he takes a shot from the free throw line. That jumper's no good, and the Lakers come away with it. Under 5 to go. Runner in the lane, that's no good. Vince Carter grabs the rebound. And the Hawks call a timeout with 4:46 remaining in regulation. Hawks are up by 7. A-Bomb Coast to Coast. We'll be right back. Do not move. This is YouTube Live. We are back, and I want to say hello to everybody who has just joined in on K-Hits. We are so glad to have you along. My name is A-Bomb. The show is Coast to Coast. And we have the Hawks and Lakers on this very special broadcast tonight. And so the Hawks are up by 7. We have 4:46 remaining in regulation. So glad you could be along. Trae Young, your Taco Bell player of the night, 19 points, 14 assists, and 6 rebounds. His 17th double-double for the rookie out of Oklahoma, and that is Trae Young. And now the Hawks with the ball. And the Hawks get stripped away. Lakers steal it and go up for a layup. It's no good, and Vince Carter comes away with the Hawks rebound. 4.5 to go. Oh, what an alley-oop try. It did not go. And, in fact, it was offensive basket interference. Hell of a try. Almost the highlight of the year, but instead will be quickly forgotten. And Lakers with it. Coming up on 4 minutes to go in the game. There's a three-pointer up from LeBron. It is no good. And Kent Bazemore rebounds it. The Hawks come the other way. Lakers 2 for 13 shooting this period. Hawks not much better at 3 and 13. And we've got another turnover on Atlanta out of bounds. And nobody seems to be able to score. All of a sudden, there is a lid on the baskets. LeBron James with it. Down by 7. Ball goes out of bounds and to Atlanta. Another turnover. These two teams are just turning it over back and forth to each other. Nobody's scoring. And now Trae Young brings it up the court. 3.5 minutes to go in Atlanta. Way downtown. That one was way too far. What is Trae Young thinking, taking those crazy shots? Meanwhile, the Lakers rebound or layup is no good, and the ball goes out of bounds. That was a crazy sequence that just occurred right there. And Trae Young just launches it for no particular reason. That's the kind of shot you want to take if the shot clock is winding down, not when there's 15 seconds left on the clock. And that's something he's got to work on as a rookie. He takes way too many long threes. And we've got a timeout on the floor. So we're going to hit this real quick. We'll be right back. A-Bomb Coast to Coast on a Tuesday night. It's Hawks and Lakers from Atlanta. All right, so Hawks inbound it with the ball and up by 7 points. Trae Young goes over to Kevin Huerter with 10 seconds to shoot. Down to John Collins. Hook shot, no good. Rebound, Lakers. Under 3 minutes to go. And Ingram with it. And he puts it up. His shot is no good. Lakers rebound the ball, and they get fouled. And that was LeBron. He got fouled. That's number 5 on Dwayne Dedmon. One more, he's out. Special shout to everybody on K-Hits tonight. Really glad you could join me for the exciting conclusion in Atlanta. LeBron's first shot, in and out. And with 2:46 to go in the game, LeBron will attempt his second free throw. He has 23 points and 15 assists on the night. And the shot is up, and this one's good. 110-104, Hawks on top with 2:43. Hawks with the ball. Trae Young over to John Collins. Back to Trae Young. He drives the lane and then dishes it out to John Collins. 8 seconds to shoot. And it's stolen away by the Lakers. LeBron James has the ball. Over to Ingram and back to LeBron. Thinks about a three and then gets it over to Kuzma. He misses a three. Lakers get the rebound. And Kuzma lays it in. It's a 4-point ball game with 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go, and the Hawks have the ball. Up by 4 points. Both teams have 2 timeouts. Four to shoot, and then Hawks put it up, and that three goes. And that was Taurean Prince for 3, and a big one. And then LeBron just jammed it home, hung onto the rim for about a second, and announced his presence in Atlanta. And so the Hawks are up by 5, 132 and counting. Trae Young drives the lane, puts it up, and gets fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 1. This crowd is pumped. Was that Adam Sandler? Surely that was not Adam Sandler. It was some guy that looked like Adam Sandler did about 15 years ago. And ball out of bounds to Atlanta. And all the officials are talking and convening, having a confab. And let's see how this one ends up. So glad to have everybody on board, whichever platform you're watching from, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, K-Hits, whether it's Periscope. We've got it all covered for you right here on Coast to Coast. And we're in a timeout right now with 1 minute, 26 seconds left. Let's check the scoreboard for you right now. It's Boston up 72-68 on Philadelphia. That one's in the third period. Also in the third, it is San Antonio over Memphis, 94-86. Orlando 103, New Orleans 78, a blowout in NOLA with 6:44 to go in the game. And then later on tonight, in about half an hour, we have Utah at Golden State. That one is coming up for you on TNT. And so we're still in timeout. And there's a replay going on, trying to determine who the ball belongs to. This is taking longer than an NFL challenge. Hawks up by 7 with 1:26. And they're still looking at this replay to try to determine who the ball went out of bounds on. So let me step away for just a quick second. I will be right back, and we'll let you know what the call is. Don't move. It's A-Bomb Coast to Coast. We'll be right back for the exciting conclusion. Okay, that was quick. It is the Hawks ball. Hawks have the ball. Hawks up by 7 points. With the ball and 1:27 left in regulation. This game brought to you by AutoZone Wiper Fluid. If the Hawks win by double digits tonight, everybody in the arena wins a free gallon of windshield washer fluid. And that shot is no good from Atlanta. LeBron James comes down with it. And Rondo misses a three. 1 minute to go. And it looks like the Hawks could possibly hang on and win this basketball game. 10 seconds to shoot. That's Trae Young with it. Passes down to John Collins. 3 to shoot. John Collins shot, no good. Lakers rebound, 40 seconds to go. And LeBron immediately puts up a 3. Too strong, no good. And John Collins comes away with it. And now Trae Young is fouled intentionally. And he'll go to the line. 29 seconds to go. And it looks like the Hawks are going to pull this one off. And let's see, can anybody check to see the last time that the Hawks beat the Lakers? Somebody fact check that for me. Crusher, if you're on, man, let me know if you can figure out the last time that the Hawks beat the Lakers. And so Trae Young's second shot goes. And the Hawks have an 8-point lead with 29.1 seconds. We have a timeout. We're going to come back and see if the Bone Crusher has the answer to our trivia question. When was the last time the Hawks beat the Lakers? A-Bomb Coast to Coast. We'll be right back for the end of this game. Stay tuned. Alrighty then. Yeah, man. I bet you think that's Eddie Van Halen ripping that one. Ripping these strings. It's not. It is copyright-free music from YouTube. And frankly, it does rock. All right, so Lakers inbound the ball. 28 seconds left. LeBron with the ball. Passes over to Rondo, who goes up for 3, and it's good. It's 116-111 with 21.8. And I believe we have another timeout. We do have a timeout. Hang tight with me. I will be right back. And I promise you we will end this game really soon. And I will be right back with you. Stay tuned. Okay, we're right back, and somebody's complaining about the poopy music. What, you didn't like that shredded, Eddie Van Halen's cheap rip-off music? How could you possibly say that? Okay, so we're about to end this one once and for all. We have 21.8 seconds left. Hawks are up by 5 points. Yeah, thanks for everybody being on board with us. Make sure to like and subscribe on your way out. This one has 18 seconds to go. And it's a three-point game all of a sudden with 13 seconds. Trae Young trying to get rid of the ball. 7 seconds. Nobody's fouled him yet. 4 seconds, and finally the Lakers foul with 4.3 to go in regulation. So got to make one of these. If you just make one, we're good. If you're a Hawks fan and Trae Young makes one of these free throws, then you got to figure the game is toast. So it's Kevin Huerter at the line. First one is no good. He misses it. 4.3 seconds left. Hawks desperately need this free throw to go. If he can make it, this game is over with. If he misses it, then the Lakers have 4.3 seconds left. They do have one timeout, so if they call that timeout, they can get it at half court. And so any day now for the second shot, and here we go. Kevin Huerter could ice the game with this shot, and it goes. He does, in fact, ice the game. Timeout Lakers, 4.3 seconds left. We're going to step away for just a quick second, and we will be right back. This game is almost over. It is A-Bomb Coast to Coast, and I'll be returning in about 15 seconds. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're back. We're back. 4.3 seconds left. Hawks up by 4 points. Do the Lakers have a 4-point play in them? And so this last 2 minutes has taken, what, seemingly 20 minutes. That's how it goes in the NBA. We're used to that. And Rondo about to inbound the ball with 4.3. Do the Lakers have a 4-point play in them? We're about to find out. They do not, because the Hawks steal it away and win this basketball game. Final score from Atlanta, 117. Hawks 117 and the Lakers 113. Really appreciate everybody joining us tonight Let's see if we can run through all of our shout-outs here in just a quick second. And we will go ahead and thank the Bone Crusher. Best mod in the business, cracking heads. Thanks to him getting us on K-Hits and Facebook. Appreciate all that. Want to also say thanks to Corey Little, Video Sensei, New Jersey, for criticizing our music. We'll work on that. Mick was in the house, Christian7777, and all of our production team, everybody who made this stream possible tonight. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to like and subscribe on your way out. We'll see you next time, and A-Bomb is out. Good night now.